This is the first time I'm talking to someone from Generation Z. You are from Generation Z, right?
Yes, I think.
And you're also an influencer who is grabbing a lot of attention in the influencer world because of your Instagram. And tell me, I mean, what's happening with that? How everything started for you?
It started a long time ago with my first account because my first account was an account of FX makeup. You know what is it? And I had like 700 followers, and I was 14. So that was a lot. And that was my first Instagram. And I opened a second Instagram. That's my main account at this moment. And I was really different, like really different. I had an Asian style, I think we can call it like this. I was like Japanese model, and that was my first big account. Then I changed. I became myself, and I grew up a lot. I was 15. 15.
Starting at a very young age, Luan is using social media as a way of self discovery. Do you think this is your final identity?
No, no. People change all the time. And I hope to change because if I never change with my life, that's sad, really sad. But that I became myself, by the way, I mean that before that, I was really insecure about myself. I really hated myself, like my nose, my skin color, my lips, my jawline, everything, like really. And then I changed and started to like me as I am, and that was better, I think.
How does that work? Because I can only imagine that you see yourself like that in a negative way, but you also have people telling you, "Are you crazy? You're so beautiful. You're so perfect."
Yes, but I think people point of view, other point of view about yourself don't really matter, I think. I mean, Instagram helped me with confidence and extra, but um, I have to change myself before, because if I don't know how to say this, but self-confidence came from yourself. Even if people tell you, but you look cute, then it won't change a lot, I think. You have to accept yourself first. And that's what I've done.
So in a way, you used Instagram as a way of kind of like an experiment to actually take out your personality or who you are and build confidence.
Yes, yes. And it's always helped me with this.
Luan quickly discovered the power of being an influencer, a power that changed her life.
It's changed, but not in a visible way, because I'm not from Paris, and most of the influencers and models are from Paris. And because I'm in the countryside in the south, I don't live in the influence lifestyle. I don't know if you get me, but like I don't party all the time with stars. I don't have a lot of collaborations. I don't have a lot of shooting photos. And I'm in school, high school. I'm in a boarding school, you know. So I mean, I'm not like an influencer all my life, all the time. I'm an influencer sometimes when I go on Instagram, but every day I think I'm a simple person. Like really, people don't care if I am an influencer or whatever. I'm just myself all the time.
Being an influencer, because that's part of who you are now, how do you
Yes.
manage that with school? because you were telling me that you want to study psychology, which I think is very interesting. So how do you manage those two things?
Um, the weekend, I spend a lot of time to take pictures and do stories, videos, and etc. But in the week, like from Monday to Friday, I'm just a random person, as I said before. Like I'm just natural, and I don't take a lot of pictures, and that's sometimes that's boring, no, annoying, because I would like to do a lot of pictures, but I can't because I'm in boarding school. But next year I'm gonna have my apartment, so that will be better, and I will do pictures like after school. I think these kind of things.
A recent study, which was conducted among children between the ages of 11 and 16, showed that being a social media influencer or a YouTuber is on the list of the most popular professions that children wish to pursue for their career of choice.
Some influencers stop school and just be influencer all the time. This is their job, and that's okay because not everyone is made for school. Not everyone is made for how do we say this, like random jobs. Everyone is different, so maybe some people are made for being influencer and they do it like great, really great. So that's different, but some influencers continues still in school. It's depending a lot. But personally, I know I won't stop school because my second goal, as you said, is being a psychologist. No, how do you say this?
Psychologist, psychiatrist.
Yes. This is. So I won't stop school, but people do it. And that's okay, I think.
Maybe, who knows? By the time that you are in school or you're finishing to become an influencer, maybe, a psychiatrist, maybe those two can meet together because
yes.
the world is evolving so much, so fast.
Yes, and that's what I want to do. I won't stop influencing or modeling because of school, and I won't stop school because of modeling or influencing. Those both are really important for me. Part of my personality, part of me, and no, I won't stop either one. I want to continue.
Do you think that as an influencer or influencers add to society? Do you think they are a valuable contribution to society?
Yes, a lot. New society, like my generation, more than older generation, I think. But my generation is controlling by social media, and that's okay. That's a new part of our society, and I think yes. For example, Kylie Jenner. This is the queen of influences, and she creates a society, a big part of society, the fashion, a way of thinking, a lot of things. It's yes, I think influencers have a big part in society.
Luan is right about that. Kylie Jenner is the world's youngest self-made billionaire. The youngest of the Kardashian clan has over 200 million followers in her social media accounts, and not only that, she is one of the most influential celebrities in the world.
What is for you the biggest opportunity that you have as an influencer with your voice?
Modeling, I think, because as I said, I was always really insecure about myself. But now I have modeling proposition from big agency, and it makes me so happy. Really, it helped me a lot, and yes, I think this is the biggest opportunity, and also money and people. Like I can earn money being independent. I don't depend on my parents, and that's really important because I'm only 17. So, but I can buy everything by myself, and that's really important. And meeting people, a lot of people, and helping people, and people helping me.
So you are currently making money as an influencer with all the endorsements that you do.
Yes, I earn money thanks to my agency, thanks to collaboration.
What are you looking into when you're gonna do a collaboration? You take the final decision, or is the agency who helps you to make the decision? Because you're a minor.
They help me, but I have the final decision. If I don't want to, I won't. If I want to, I will. Like they really cool. Like already, it is a really good agency. They they let me do whatever I want. They can tell me like this is not a great idea. They can tell me you shouldn't, and they can tell me you should. But if I want or if I don't want to, I should.
Are you involved with any activism? I can imagine you get approached by a lot of people, like, "Oh, we love for you to join us." And
Yes, I think like I am feminist. I'm, but I'm for equality, and I'm pretty involved. But I'm not in the association. That's you say this in English association. I'm not into this kind of things. Not yet.
that
Maybe later, but
you don't belong to any group of feminists. That's what you're saying.
no, that's it.
No.
But maybe later. I would love to.
You think there is a problem with that in France?
Um, Not especially in France, but in the world. And I think about like a woman in Africa, in East countries, and even in America, in France, in every country in the world that needs help, but they don't have help. And even if personally I don't have any like trouble with the fact that I'm a woman, sometimes yes, but most of the time no. But I will fight for those women who need help.
So you think you right now, as you getting brands approaching to you, um, they try to deliver the message to people of your generation and other generations and your followers. What do you think of something that brands struggle with? What are the main problems they have in order to deliver the message to the audience?
Mm, this is a really deep question. um, I don't know, but like no brand is perfect. They always have one problem, or but that's okay. Like everyone, but it's depending. Some brands are not vegan. Some brands are really polluting. How do you say that? Pollution, like they pollute a lot. Some brands are made of plastic, and that's it. Like every brand have one problem, but I don't think we can solve this. So yes.
Mm-hmm. If one of those sharks, because probably at some point someone or some brand or some agency is gonna knock on your door and tell you, you know what, Luan, we want you to come to the US.
Hmm?
What's gonna happen there?
That will be one of my goals to like. I would love to go to USA, really.
Really?
Because of yes, I mean I never been to USA, but you know American dream. And if I have my back, this is a diploma here in France. So if I finish high school and they told me come to US and I can continue my studies in America, of course I will say yes, I'm coming.
Really?
Like
What city is the one that calls you like
LA, LA.
LA?
Yes.
Why is that?
But because of, I know this is like stupid, but because of every TV show, because of influencer of
What
Instagram,
what
on YouTube.
show? What show do you like?
um I'm not really into TV show actually,
Yeah.
but I would say like kind of silly show like Scream Queen. I love this one.
So you're attracted to the LA lifestyle, the beach and the
Yes.
palm trees and the beach clothing and all this stuff.
Yes, that's it. Because this is a really big city. You have everything there, I think.
A lot of traffic too.
Yes. That's a little bit too big for me because I'm used to Toulouse. This is a really small city next to LA. But I think I will love LA because it's big and sunny
And the
and you have
weather, the
everything.
weather.
Yes.
Before 'cause I used to live in New York for quite a few years, and when I
Okay.
moved to LA, because my dream was to also move to Los Angeles, and when I finally moved, I think it was one morning of January or something, and in January, New York is cold.
Yes.
And I remember, like, I made coffee, I opened the door, and the sun was there, and the weather. I was like, oh my god.
Yes, that's what I want. Because New York, personally, for me, is not my dream city. Because this is, yes, too cold. Maybe I should go to New York before saying this, but I
Yes.
think I prefer LA.
The thing with New York, I mean, depending. I mean, you like people, or you don't. You like to be around people, or you don't like to be around many people.
Both, depending, but both.
The thing with New York is, in New York, you're out all the time. Most people dress very, very nice, so you see a lot of. Oh,
Yes.
look at this. In LA, you don't have that much. Like people are more in their cars, and they go to places.
Okay.
Or they go inside places and they go back to the car and they leave.
Okay, so no. Okay.
In New York, you are like in front of people, and then you
People.
go to the streets and walk, and it's more like Europe.
Yes.
Yeah, but New York has a different soul. I mean, I can't even describe New York. When you're in New York, it doesn't feel like you're in the United States. It's like a different country.
Yeah, that's why I would love to go to New York City too, for seeing this by my own eyes.
It's New York, it's New York. It's really cool. Who are your followers? Who follows you, and why do you think they follow you?
I have 50% of women, 50% of men. That's equality.
Wow.
And they are between 18 and 24, I think, years old.
Mm-hmm.
And the difference between me and a lot of French influencers is that I have only 13% of French people that following me. I have a lot of American, English, Russian, people from all over the world following me. And that's what I love about my followers. They all so different. And like we can talk about everything. I have so many nationalities following me. And I love traveling, so that's a kind of travel for me. And I think they're following me. I don't know. Like, I really don't know why am I this famous. But because I try to post a lot of, cute pictures. I show my fashion, my lifestyle, and I'm really simple. As I said before, I'm not living the influence lifestyle. I still myself. I live in the countryside, as I said before. So maybe that's the reason why they're following me, because I'm simple and they can recognize themselves in me. I think maybe.
You're more real in that regard. I can see what you're
Yes.
talking about. So, and how do you keep the relationships with your followers? I can imagine it's very hard to answer each one of them.
Yes, I can't really reply to everyone, but I'm like really trying to reply to everyone. I always like comments under my pictures. All the comments are liked by me, like really under every pictures. I always check and like every comment. I try to reply to every question, and in my DMs, I also try to reply to everyone as much as I can. Like really, and I ask them a lot of questions in my stories, and I don't post the answer in my stories, but I reply to the messages in private. You know what I mean? Like when you ask a question in your stories, you see every person answer. You can reply in private, and that's what I do a lot. And I think that's how I keep contact with them.
Just to have an idea of someone with the amount of followers, you have over 300,000 followers, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just a regular day, how many messages you get on your inbox every day?
I don't know. Not that much, actually. Like, I know influencers who have a lot of DMs. But I have maybe 100 DMs per day. That's quite a lot, but not that much. Like, sometimes this is less, sometimes this is more, but yes, around 100.
What is the craziest thing they ask you for? Like money, or like, oh, help me, or be my girlfriend, or
Yes, that's men. I don't reply to a lot of men because most of the time they too old. Like this is a little bit weird, and so they'll just be here like, marry me, can you be my girlfriend? Or they just say hi with heart emojis, and here I don't reply. Not because I'm a bad person, but just because I don't have anything to reply to this. Like,
it's
no.
weird. Yeah,
Yes.
you're a kid. I mean, like, I don't understand that. Like, what do they think like is gonna happen when you? Oh wow! Look, I'm gonna tell him that I want to be his girlfriend. I mean,
yes, they sometimes I don't know
so
what
strange.
they thinking. Oh, they like, can we meet? No.
Human behavior sometimes is just wow. You know,
Yes,
it can
yes,
be very funny or it could be very dark as well.
yes, and that's what I love because people are so interesting. Like, you take just one guy, and you can spend like all your time to analyzing him, understanding why, and this is so interesting because people are so complex. See, this is incredible, I think.
The other day, I was I was in the elevator with a mask, right?
Yes.
And right now, in this at this time, it's not a good time for people to be in the same elevator. You know, it's everyone wants to be far away from each other. So we were in the elevator, and he was there. I was on my own space, and he all of a sudden looked at me and he said to me, "I am having a shitty day." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" You know, like, who says that in the elevator? You know, like, I'm having a very shitty day, and I'm like, "What the hell is gonna be happening next? He's gonna pull a gun and kill me?" You know, like, then I was thinking in you know, by myself, and I'm like, what does it take for someone to actually talk to another one, and a stranger on the elevator, and tells you like, you know, I'm having a shitty day, or like, I hate my father, or you know what I mean? So it's very weird, and I'm very fascinated as well with human behavior. You know,
you talk with him after this?
Huh?
Oh, he just said, I have a shitty day, and you didn't even talk together?
No, I just looked at him and I was like, okay. It was like a movie, it was like a movie. And then I was just drinking coffee at my kitchen and thinking like, wow, like what does it take from someone to actually say that on the elevator to a complete stranger?
Yes.
So that makes me laugh. Or like when you go to a coffee shop and you see people getting very annoyed, because it's like, okay, the person on top is, I mean, on the front of the line is taking a lot of time, and the person here in front of you looks at you like, oh my God, can you believe this? And, people getting patient and seeing or sitting in a coffee shop and just analyzing people is fascinating to me. All,
Yes, yes,
all the
really.
shit that people say is funny, funny shit.
Yes.
Yeah. Is there a lot of crazy people there where you live?
Yes, people. Plus, I'm in the countryside, so I don't have high school there in the countryside. I'm in Toulouse, but because I'm in boarding school, as I said, but in the countryside, people are so weird.
Oh my
Like
God.
really?
People from the countries are crazy.
Yes, like this is really the stereotype from people from
A
countryside.
mosquito? Is that a mosquito or a fly?
A fly.
I hate flies.
Yes. So yes, people are really weird, but I'm not only looking for weird people. I mean, even my friends, my family is interesting to analyzing. Everyone.
Oh yeah, we all have that uncle or that aunt.
Yes, yes. Even my mother, I love her, but everyone is different. Everyone has some things particular, and that's what I love to analyzing and find. I have like how to say it, a cornet, small things where notes
Mhm.
where I note every analyzing
Oh,
I'm making uh of my friends and
oh, you
everything.
you are that person that looks at everything.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes. I write everything weird or I found amazing about someone.
I don't know. I think in somehow we're all crazy. Like
Mm.
there are things that drive me crazy about people. Like I can't I can't hear when people are chewing crunchy things. Oof, drives me completely crazy. I can't do that. Oh, when you're walking and you see the lines on the street, I cannot step on those lines. I have to
Same, same, same.
see like what is that?
Yeah, people are really interesting, I think. And yes, yes, really, really interesting.
Okay, back to the Instagram game. So besides Instagram, is there any other platform that you are interested or exploring?
I want to live on Twitch. You know Twitch because I love video games.
I
I
know
know.
I know it, but I'm okay with what I have. I'm too old for like trying to learn. I'm not trying to learn, but you know what I mean. Like a lot of people, like I feel like there is people my age on TikTok, and I'm like, okay, don't do that.
No.
You know what I
TikTok.
mean?
I use TikTok, but only for fun. Like I really don't care if I have a lot of followers on TikTok because just with my best friend we spend all of our time like doing TikToks. This is so funny. But yes, maybe Twitch, maybe YouTube too. I will see, but Instagram is enough for me.
So Twitch.
Yes, Twitch. That will be interesting, I think.
Do you have a team that works with you? I mean, how do you make all those amazing pictures and videos?
My friends.
Really?
Like I'm in the street and I'm saying them, can you take me in pictures? And they like, oh my God, again. Here we go again. And they take pictures and I'm here like, thank you. And I post the pictures.
You make
No,
it
this
sound
is,
so simple. Oh, yeah, I do with my friends, and
yes,
then you have like 100,000 likes.
this is not like really professional. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes I make up myself only for pictures. But most of the time, this is just like I have a pretty outfit, I have a pretty makeup, we are in a pretty place. Can you take me in pictures, please? And that's how I works.
Um, do you have any interest on maybe acting or doing something on the big screen film?
Maybe if someone proposes me something and I'm interested into it, yes, of course. But I don't think I'm gonna do like casting and try it hard. If it's come, cool. If it's don't come, something.
Well, I disagree. Maybe you will do that if you move to LA.
Yes, if I do to LA, maybe I will look for it a little bit more, of course. But at the moment, no. This is I would love to, but I have like other priorities before. I have a lot of things to do before Instagram modeling. This is more important for me, and I don't know if I'm a good actor, so maybe maybe I won't be a good actress.
I think anyone can act. It's just you have to try it and
Practice.
take classes, and it's expression.
Yes.
I totally forgot what I was going to ask you right now. Maybe if I have a sip of water.
But just maybe acting later.
Yes, I forgot. So I remember now. What are you watch Netflix?
Yes, of course.
What are you watching? What are you currently watching now?
I forgot the name, but it's a TV show about a real person. This is autobiography, and this is about a Jewish girl traveling to Berlin for making music, and she went away from Orthodox Jewish. I don't know how to say it is in New York City. She went away, and this is really interesting. This is like I love this kind of TV show about real things, historical and really deep. This is not only for fun, and it's not like in high school the popular girl falling in love with the boy. This is something really deep and interesting. Plus, this is a real story, so this is a really good TV show. The name is Orthodox, something like this. I don't remember.
There is one show that I recently watched what's really crazy. Mindhunter. I don't know if you know this.
I've heard about this, but I didn't watch this.
Especially if you like psychology, it's crazy. You have to watch it. Check it out. Mindhunter.
What is it about?
It's about two FBI agents in the 70s. They work with behavioral science, and they were trying to understand why criminals do mass murders. So they created this unit inside of the FBI that no one knew about, and they were asking the bosses, give us permission to go to the big prisons and interview people that kill serial killers. They were trying to understand why serial killers were killing that way. So,
I will definitely watch this, because forensic psychology is like really something I'm into it. I mean, if I go to US for my studies, I will definitely do forensic psychology, and this is amazing. And I'm so happy you talked to me about this show.
Oh, you're gonna love it. You know what?
Yes, yes.
It's and I think they have 2 seasons. I watched the 2 seasons, and I have this feeling of like I'm going to die. I need the third season. It's so good. It's so good. You're gonna love it. You're gonna be hooked.
Okay. Thanks. I will watch it.
Okay, Luan. Luan, thank you very much. Thank you
you.
for talking to us, and I wish you the best. I know we're gonna see you very soon in a huge advertising print in the US.
I hope.
Yes,
I
and
really wish to.
I will explode this interview. Be like, I was probably the first journalist they interviewed.
You're the first.
Okay, amazing, amazing. Okay, thank you very much, and we'll see each other soon in this crazy world.
Okay, bye.
Bye, Luan.